the Film Bastard, and welcome back. You know, before we start the review, I've got a little bit of housekeeping to take care of, because, after all, this is the Christmas season, and it is the season of giving.
What's that? For me? Bastard, I'm touched.
For you? Are you high? You know, this is really exciting. I bought myself this back in June, so I don't even really remember what it is. Aaron! It's a new set!
Oh, come on now. That's just impossible.
Oh, ye of little faith. Have you learned nothing over 12 episodes? Don't you believe in Christmas miracles? Nothing is impossible.
Oh, Jesus. Watch the camera.
So, what do you think?
I like the old set better. Plus, this place looks kind of familiar. Have we shot here before?
Yeah, but no one ever watched that video. And speaking of videos that no one's ever watched, have you noticed that there's a distinct lack of new holiday classics lately? It seems that all anyone ever talks about are the standard films. It's a Wonderful Life, Charlie Brown, The Grinch, but try asking people for new Christmas classics. The answer you'll probably get more often than not is Die Hard. Die Hard has all the makings of a great Christmas movie. Likeable protagonist, Alan Rickman doing a creepy German accent, explosions, the dad from Family Matters, and a catchphrase as memorable as "Oh, come all ye faithful."
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
But is Die Hard really a neo-Christmas classic?
Is no one gonna talk about the teleporting thing? No? Okay, whatever.
Let's find out. In another review. Because for now, this is 1994's The Ref. Say what you will about Denis Leary, and particularly about his relationship to Bill Hicks, but the dude has some serious acting chops. Roles like that of Diego in Ice Age, and Denis Leary the firefighter in Rescue Me, are classic examples of his credibility as an actor. However, as a comedian, Denis Leary only has one very shrill song to sing, and it almost always comes with a parental advisory warning.
Is anything wrong?
But let's be honest. Would you expect anything less from a guy who the box calls MTV's Denis Leary? But we're getting off track, aren't we? If you ever wanted to watch a lanky Bostonian verbally beat the shit out of Kevin Spacey for an hour and a half, then consider this my Christmas gift to you. This is The Ref. The film proper begins with Gus, played by Denis Leary, breaking into a McMansion. After falling into a Home Alone mousetrap and being bitten by a guard pooch, Gus is stranded by his getaway driver. Gus manages to escape the minimal police presence, I wonder how, and stumbles upon the chasers.
That's chasseur. It's 18th century French Huguenot.
Whatever. Lloyd and Caroline, played by Kevin Spacey and Judy Davis. Their marriage is in the middle of falling apart, Merry Christmas by the way, when Gus takes them hostage. After Gus ties them up, and I hear this is the only way that Denis Leary can get people to watch his Merry Christmas special, it's revealed that Lloyd's privileged family is coming over for Christmas dinner. Oh, also, there's this weird subplot going on with J. Jonah Jameson, who's being blackmailed by Jesse Chaser.
Le chasseur.
Whatever. Who is Lloyd and Caroline's son. It's uninteresting and it gets resolved in about 10 seconds, so we're not going to dwell on it. Jesse arrives at home and is immediately taken hostage by Gus. That was underwhelming. Anyway, the police begin a town-wide search for Gus, who has since put on as 90s a suit as wardrobe could provide, and is now passing himself off as a marriage counselor, God help us. Lloyd's family shows up, and it's immediately apparent that things are not quite right with them. His sister-in-law beats her children in every other scene, his mother is a closeted psycho, and his brother is wearing a bow tie. It's during Scandinavian Christmas dinner that things start going terribly awry at a rapid pace. Infidelity, money woes, and deep-seated resentment all come to a head with Denis Leary, dare I say it, playing referee to the family that maxes out the busiometer on the regular.
Excuse me!
After a Jerry Springer-style spat, Gus takes the rest of the family hostage and someone finally puts a gag on Grandma. Gus attempts to make a break for it, but it's not until he sucker punches a drunken Santa Claus and steals his outfit that he's able to make a cleanish getaway into the night.
Get off the streets! Oh, George, oh!
So that was The Ref. And frankly, it was better than I thought it was going to be.
And in the Bastard's Cave, so they say, that the film Bastard's heart grew 3 sizes that day.
What? No, it didn't. Just because the movie was better than I thought it was going to be doesn't mean that it didn't suck.
Why?
It was long, repetitive, and frankly, bleaker than funny, particularly in the family situations. But despite all that, I think it should be considered a Christmas classic on its own merits. Now let me explain. Think about all those Christmas movies that I mentioned before. What do they all have in common? If you said Christmas, congratulations, you're an idiot. No. What they all have in common is sickeningly happy endings. Think about it. No matter how bad things get, James Stewart always decides he wants to live again, Charlie Brown always discovers the meaning of Christmas, and the Grinch is always accepted in Whoville. But The Ref is just a little bit different. There's not really a happy ending here. Everything is so ambiguous by the time the credits roll. Lloyd and Caroline's marriage is still eroding, their family will excommunicate them for sure, their son is almost certainly going to have a complex. It's literally omni-shambolic. But isn't that a little more representative of the holidays? I don't know about you folks, but of all the family gatherings that I've attended, a lot of them turned out a little less like a Christmas story and more like Christmas Vacation. A lot of hurt feelings, some hillbilly relatives, and a police cruiser out front. The Ref is a little bit more realistic in its portrayal of a family that doesn't really like each other and only meets out of obligation to a meaningless capitalism-driven holiday. And really, isn't pretending to like each other what Christmas is really all about? Whatever your holiday viewing tradition, let us never forget that the true spirit of the holidays is in togetherness, drinking cheap rum and eggnog, and passing out in the snow. I'm the Film Bastard, and as always, until our next review, Sic Semper Cinema. Hey, have you ever wondered what else snapping my fingers can do?
Not really, no.
Really?
Come on, man. This isn't funny.
Brilliant.
Go to hell, Film Bastard.
I'll never get tired of this.
I'm gonna tell you how much I hate you.